First pitch coming your way next. About to get started here. Starting on the mound in this one, Mitch Keller. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Ready to go? And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, T.J. Friedl. And that's off the inside edge. And we're underway.
First pitch, 640.
And a foul ball. The wind of the pitch.
Ball.
Up the middle, and that chance handled. The throw to first. One up, one down. Here's David Bell's lineup for the Cincinnati Reds. And a big factor for them in recent games, Jonathan India.
Well, Boog, over the last 10 games, batting over 400. I mean, he is helping to carry this ball club, and it's something that they really need right now. When you think about how he's performing, other players on this team starting to feed off of him. A lot of positivity around this guy right now.
Stuart Fairchild now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Keller, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a cutter, a sinker, a slurve, and he occasionally uses a curve. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
One down, base is empty. That one just misses.
It's a good take.
And another ball.
2-2.
Kicks and deals. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And 2 away now.
Well, he should get some fist bumps when he gets back into the dugout, because even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled. And this is a long haul where you're trying to get that pitch count up as early as possible. So gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see what's working for this pitcher or not. But I tell you what, it's a nice job right there.
Two down, nobody on. Fought off foul. Bounce to the left side. Cruz throws to first in time, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nobody left for Cincinnati, and now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Andrew Abbott. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Number 19 in the box now. No balls and a strike. Back to the mound. He's got it. Tosses to first. One up, one down. Here's the Pirates lineup now. Singy, the numbers tell us this is an offense designed to swing it. They're not going to force a ton of action on the bases. And so obviously that is one of the focal points that we'll look at.
And you look at the quality of the at-bats because of the fact that the legs aren't a part of this game. They have to be very selective, look for long pitch counts, grinding out at-bats, and really barrels to the baseball because it's a lot easier to jog around the bases than for these players to sprint.
Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Zips it across, and 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. Ryan Reynolds here. Right through there for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering misses, and 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The pitch. And that's in the dirt. And it's 2-1. And there's a foul ball. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. So the Buccos are kept at bay in the first. Inning number 2 from the Steel City coming up. No score on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Jonathan India at the plate. The pitch. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
And the 0-2. And that's the strikeout looking. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
1 out, base is empty. And a curve misses outside. That one lifted to left. Reynolds gets under it. Makes the grab. 2 down.
That is good. The first baseman, number 25.
Now batting Jamer Candelario. And first offering is fouled off. Second inning here, no score. Just missed.
1-1.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Next pitch is outside.
You got a full count.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at PNC Park, there's the shortstop at the plate, O'Neal Cruz. The wind of the pitch. Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. And the lefty with the 0-1. Rip towards third. On the run. Throw to first. And they get the out.
That is fifth. The second baseman,
Liover Peguero now at the plate. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. In for a strike. 0-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And that one is inside. A plate umpire, Freddie Ferguson. High fly ball out to center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
Connor Joe in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
That misses the zone. It's 2-2.
Looks like he thinks that should have been a strike at the top of the zone, but doesn't seem to be too upset. That's just a case where I think he's trying to get a better feel for the umpire's strike zone and what he's going to be calling. That's just a part of pitching.
And he chases that one. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down. 1, 2, 3. Bucks go down quietly. We'll move to the third with no score. On to the third inning. And now Tony Kemp.
Tony Kemp.
Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Kicks and fires. On the ground to third, and that one handled. Fires over to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Batting 8. The catcher, Luke Maile.
Here's Luke Maile. Strike 1. Top of the third, no score. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The punch out there. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Next for Cincinnati, Andrew Abbott. Lifted in the air now the left side. Reynolds snags it on the run. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Back here in Pittsburgh. Bottom of the inning at the plate for Pittsburgh, Michael A. Taylor.
Michael A. Taylor.
And the pitch. Right through there for a strike. Strike two.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
0-2 now. Down and in, moved his feet. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time to get him, one away in the strikeout.
Well, that's pretty much the dream two-strike curveball if you're the pitcher. Hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Andy Rodriguez. That one misses, and that's ball one. One down, base is empty. Off the mark there. And now 2-0. Swings through that one for strike one.
2-1.
On the ground. Into Candelario's glove. 2 gone.
Batting up. Now pitching.
Mitch Keller, the next Pirate to hit.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
High fly ball down the left field line. Fairchild makes the grab on the run. On to the fourth, still scoreless. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, TJ Friedl. The right-hander back to work. On the corner for a strike. Friedl measures 5 feet 10 inches, 180 pounds. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Joe takes it to the bag. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
In now for the Reds, Stuart Fairchild. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. Out to short. 2 quick outs here in the top of the fourth. Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds. Grounded out his first time. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
That's in there, and that is strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Just missing there. Now 1-2.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
And another ball. Passes and misses. It's a strikeout. Reds go down quietly, and we're still knotted at 0. Bottom 4, and now the Pirates leadoff man, number 19.
Third baseman,
The pitch. Into left center for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And now it's Andrew McCutchen. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Here goes the runner. Headed down the line. And that is a foul ball. Just missed.
That's the ball.
All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Cut out and missed. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home run so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
The pitch. Missed with a changeup. Full count now.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Man at second. Out towards left center. Fairchild has this one sized up. Brings it in. 1 away.
no left field.
Now, Brian Reynolds. His first at-bat was a strikeout. Pickoff moved to second, and he's back in safely.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
McLean in position. Drops into the glove. 2 down.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. Grounded out his first time. That one hit the knees for a strike. The shortstop takes a ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss, and that is that. So 1 left for Pittsburgh, and we are still scoreless. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Jonathan India. And here it comes. India checks his swing. Now it appeal to first. And that's going to be ruled a swing. Swing and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters They take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Go ahead run on base. Now it's the right fielder, Jake Fraley. Fly to left his first time. That's in there. Strike one.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
All tied up, and we're at the top of the fifth. Good eye right there. Edge of the zone for a strike, and they count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That one down the line. Joe over to second, on to first, double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
And here is Jamer Candelario. In there at the knees, and it's 0-1.
It's 0-1.
He swings and fouls one off. Two outs. And he grounds one to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Halfway through this one, still no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Liover Peguero. And he deals. That's in for a strike.
You know, these Pirates, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 1-2. Got him swinging.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
One down, base is empty. Fastball for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like to pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
That's inside.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball. But for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
Michael A. Taylor getting ready to hit. 0 for 1 so far. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Fairchild sizing this one up. And he makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. 6th inning coming up. Still nothing on the scoreboard. Back here at PNC Park, all set for the start of the inning. Here's Tony Kemp. Keller back to work. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, these Reds just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Righty to the plate. Foul ball there. Next pitch misses, and the count is even 2-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And now it's filled up. Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Luke Maley digs in now. His righty-lefty splits there. Ball one there.
That's the ball.
Base is empty, one away. Here in game 3 of this 4-game series. Next offering is in for a strike. Righty delivers.
Nope. Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And another ball.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And a pitch. That one ripped left field. That's back. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Reynolds hustles to get it in. And now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball game.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
One out, runner at second. So here's the Reds pitcher, Andrew Abbott. Corner infielders up on the grass expecting a bunt. This to third. Throws to first in time.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
The center fielder.
So the lineup flips over. T.J. Friedel, the next to hit. That's a strike. 0-1. Go-ahead run at second, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Fouled off. He was late. And 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Just missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Man on second, 2 down. That's down and in.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Stuart Fairchild up next for the Reds. In the air, out towards right center. On the move to the gap. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the third out. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. No score. Back here in Pittsburgh, bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Andy Rodriguez. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
That one missed.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
Next offering upstairs. This one in the air. Under it. Brings it in. And there's one down.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Mitch Keller. Splits the plate. That's strike 1.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
The 0-1. And he chases that one below the zone.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm. Set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The line to kick the pitch. Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner.
Oh, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Here's the third baseman. 1 for 2. And that's a little bit high. Ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Two outs.
Ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Pitch is in there. It's 2-2. He goes down looking. And 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Still no score. New inning getting started and ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Stuart Fairchild. Keller back to work. Right through there for a strike. Well, he's back out there to begin the 7th. That surprised you at all, Chris?
Yeah, a little bit. It was a little rough 6th inning there, but his skipper's got a lot of confidence in him. But trust me, they will keep a close eye on how he does in this one.
Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds. Fastball for a strike. And it's
No
0-1.
one strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And there's a ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one is upstairs. All tied up here at the top half of inning number 7. The 2-2. Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Jonathan India, the next to hit for the Reds. And that one is lifted in the air. Taylor should have this one. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Bottom of the 7th is Andrew McCutchen to hit.
The right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
As the lefty gets to work. On the ground to third. And it's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
The left fielder,
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
And the batter now, Brian Reynolds. Snap throw to first. And he's back in easily.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
At the belt and fires. That one off the mark, and it's 1-1. With the go-ahead run at first, here at the bottom of the 7th. Wouldn't chase that time.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Here's a 2-1. And fouled off. Way high.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Rowe holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
First and second, no outs. O'Neal Cruz now at the plate. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Here comes a pitch. Swings and misses and one down below the zone.
Oh, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
And a swing and a miss. And that is a big first out.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
So up next, Liover Peguero. Pitch misses inside. Ball one. Kicks and deals. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. That one almost got him.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Kicks and fires.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Connor Joe next to bat for the Bucks. .3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
One down. Up next for the Pirates, Connor Joe. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
High fly ball down the left field line. Fairchild going back. Gone! Grand slam! Oh, my! It just got out of here. And that's how they take the lead. It's 4-0. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Just an unbelievable turn of events here. I mean, they've been putting together solid at-bats all inning to set the table for him, and he delivered big time to get him the lead. Huge momentum shift on that swing, and now we'll see if they can hold on.
Now the Reds manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Andrew Abbott gives way, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Nick Martinez gets the call from the pen, and he has some nasty breaking stuff. And now, Michael A. Taylor. And a good eye there. Martinez, in his 6th season, 33 years old, he joined the team as a free agent. 4 runs already in the frame here in Game 3 of this 4-game series. Off the plate inside, 2-0. The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. TJ Antone loosening up for manager David Bell. Jabot getting cranked up as well. And the right-hander deals. On the ground to the left. Throws to first. They get him, but it was pretty close. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Andy Rodriguez. Misses outside. 1-0. Right through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. And a big swing and a miss.
1-2 the count.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Cannonball coming. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. And we're back. We're at the top of the 8th. And now the right fielder, Jake Fraley. Keller still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one. And at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
The 1-0. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
And a pitch. And another ball.
2-2.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Flares it into the outfield. Fair ball.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Candelario lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
And a pitch. And a strike on the outside edge. Lifted in the air, right center field. Taylor makes the catch. And there's one down. Tony Kemp getting ready to hit.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him. When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
And that's in there at the knees. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
Now, this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
Luke Maile, the next to hit for the Reds. Outside.
Ball, that's outside.
And that is ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Next offering is down low. And another ball.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches in this game.
Yeah, there's ball 4.
That's ball 4. Runner, take your base.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
So now a pinch hitter for the pitcher, Will Benson.
He's got a little pop in his bat, Boo. Don't sleep on him. He's hit some home runs in the past.
And a swing and a miss there.
0 balls, 1 strike.
And now the 0-1. Upstairs. Activity in the bullpen. Aroldis Chapman loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Bednar, a right-hander, loosening up as well. In the dirt. No movement on the bases. 1-2 the count. Right-hander kicks, deals. Hard hit left side. Got him on the off-balance throw. Third out. Reds strand a couple. They trail it here 4-0. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, T.J. Antone. He last pitched 2 days ago. Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Pirates, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
And he's a right-handed bat, but he handles same-side matchups pretty well, so should give him a good at-bat right here.
The pitch. And a foul ball. Next offering is downstairs. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
That one not close. 2-2. The wind of the pitch. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, third baseman, Jared.
And now the Pirates leadoff man. And a foul ball. Antone, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Now a fly ball to right center. Makes a nice running catch. And there's 2 away.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control and command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Now a chance for Andrew McCutchen. 1 for 3. And that's in the dirt. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, his stuff is just too good to fail.
That clips the corner.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
Caught him looking for the K. Down in order go the Pirates, but they're in front 4-0. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Aroldis Chapman.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup. Here's the center fielder, T.J. Friedl. The pitch. Just missed. Bullpen action for the Pirates. Ryan Borucki, the left-hander, up and throwing. Holderman, the hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. And now the lefty. That one fouled off.
It looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Fairchild stands in here, takes ball 1 low. The Reds down by 4 here at the top of the 9th. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. One down, base is empty, and it's even up. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The pitch. Out towards right center field. McCutchen running hard to get it. Flashes the leather on the running catch. 2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. Down the third baseman, Matt McClain. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. And now it's even up. And misses inside.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
They're down to their final strike.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Chapman is just 1 strike away. And they'll do it again. Two outs. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
This was by no means an offensive outburst. Only 4 hits the entire game, but good teams find a way to win, and they did.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Our final line for tonight. For the victorious Pirates, 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 1 runner on base. For the Reds, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 3 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 34 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.